Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Indiana Fever. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And the trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian. I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
To the middle.
Here's Brink.
Makes it off the glass.
Well, smart possession, Brink in the paint, getting the ball. That's winning basketball.
Clark outside.
Pass to Carrington.
Bell, guarded by McDonald. 6 to shoot. And here's Bell. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Here's Clarendon.
Inside.
Here's Brink.
Melissa Smith grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Back to Clark. Pass to Bell. Turner grabs the board. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Now here's McDonald. She's covered by Clark. Unloads from 9. The Fever pull it in.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Here's Bell. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Now here's Brink.
Pass to McDonald. Now here's Clarendon.
Brink a screen.
Takes the three. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss.
Top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an All-Star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the top overall pick from Aaliyah Boston?
Now here's McDonald. Guarded closely. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. Boss picks one up.
And for McDonald, it starts with defense. Quick feet and quick hands. She can smother ball handlers, jump out into passing lanes, and is constantly a threat to steal the ball and take it the other way.
And she makes the first.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
She hits both from the stripe. Now here's Clark. Smith outside.
Boston.
Clark.
Clarendon covering.
That one goes in.
Taking that hit down low, Caitlin Clark, 2 physical points.
The Sparks trailing. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played.
Pass to Brink.
The three is up. It's good from long range.
Well, part of what makes Cameron Brink special, the ability to hit threes.
Now Carrington.
She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Clark with it. Shot clock at 6.
Brink grabs the miss.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Jackson outside.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Fever ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Indiana with the ball. Pass to Hole. Back to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Happy to see that one go in for her second make in 5 attempts.
Teams have been trying to take away Clark's three-point shot since the moment she entered this league. Probably even before that as well. Right there, it didn't work.
Now here's Clarendon. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. So it's the Sparks now. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Brink. Knocked loose.
Well, with little defensive pressure, she turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by employing the fadeaway.
Now here's Hole. Now Boston. Over Turner.
Boston, no good.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
Clarendon. Boss defending. Aleman with it. Let's go with a 3.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
The Fever with the lead. And there's the foul. It's on Leisha Clarendon. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for your Indiana Fever, number 33, Katie Lou Samuelson.
Sparks on D. And here's Bell. She's got 5. And a shot by Clark, no good.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Jackson.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clock at 6.
Brink a screen.
Here's the 3. Clarendon, that's good. And that'll tie this game up.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Shot's good by Bell. So it's the Sparks now. Here's Clarendon.
Brink down low. He's guarded by Samuelson.
Well, she knows that if she can get herself into good position, her size gives her a huge advantage on the glass.
Clark can't hit.
Now here's Aleman. Jackson outside.
To the inside. Lets it go. Nails the baby hook.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here's Indiana.
Clark outside. The 3 from Nalissa Smith. Clarendon grabs the miss. And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Aleman. Now Turner, covered by Smith.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Bell. Back to Clark. Now here's Smith, defended by Turner. Here's Bell. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, you pay so much attention to Smith. You can see why that's a huge plus for this team. It can open up things for others.
So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
Well, we're approaching the halfway mark of the season, so what should teams be focused on right now?
Well, it's a key part of the schedule, and you have to answer the big question as the deadline gets closer. Are we a buyer or a seller?
Yeah, I agree, and I'll add in this. Rotations, they're very important, and they should be figured out by this point of the year. I think the testing out phase of the season is over. It's full steam ahead.
Now here's Clark. He has 5.
Boston outside.
Clark. Pass to Bell.
Boston outside.
And she uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nice play there. Boston is a dominant presence in the paint at both ends.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now Lemon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Shoots over Clark. Lemon shot is off. Pass to Clark.
And here's Boston. Hull with the ball.
Expanding her range.
And Brink brings down the board.
McDonald. She's covered by Clark. Aleman with it.
Pass to Brink.
Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Fever ahead. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Good effort, very tight defense from them through the first quarter.
Really a big part of why they are up right now. Their defense has been on point.
Here's Aleman.
Pass to McDonald.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
What touch on the floater from McDonald, making a difficult shot look effortless.
McDonald.
And this is her third free throw attempt of the game.
And here's Berger. Pass to Hull. Now Saxton. Now Boston.
Hull up top. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
The Sparks trailing.
Back to McDonald.
For 3. The Fever pull it in.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Boston shot is good.
Yeah, defensively, you have to box out Boston. She is too good on the glass.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's McDonald. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Now here's Berger. She's tightly guarded. To the paint. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
It goes on Julie Allemande.
It's like one of the golden rules of basketball. You never want to foul a jump shooter. Samuelson certainly qualifies as a jump shooter.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Hey, one of the best basketball families around, the Samuelsons.
All 3 sisters, incredible shooters. Katie Lou, a 6'3 sniper who won it all in college. Carly, an excellent WNBA player who might be a better shooter. And Bonnie was a great college player as well.
Both good at the line.
From a basketball family, Katie Lou Samuelson's sister Carly has played with the Sparks. Her other sister Bonnie was a big-time college player. I can only imagine the games of horse those 3 had growing up.
Now here's McDonald. She's got 5. To stop the run! She's off on that one. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Berger. Indiana again missing. Hole defending.
Fever foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team. Grab it. 2 shots.
She knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Berger. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Boston sets a screen. Here's Carrington. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Continuing to work on her game from the line, Carrington brings great intensity for her team.
Carrington. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, a word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
And she makes both free throws.
They've changed their game here in the second, getting a little more physical.
And look for them to increase this lead if they keep getting to the line.
Timeout called the Sparks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Past Alama. Back to McDonald.
The tray. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Timely pass by McDonald. She is never one to play selfish basketball.
Now here's Carrington. Boston inside. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Carrington. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
And Carrington has proven that she can drain it from deep. She just has to keep on doing this.
Past Alama.
From downtown.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Here's Carrington. Here's Boston.
And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They've really turned on the intensity, tracking down those caroms and stacking up second chance buckets.
And those hustle points are just another reason they're out in front.
Now here's McDonald.
5 points in the game.
Past Alama.
Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Now Berger.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Here's Boston. They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Launches it.
It's rebounded by McDonald.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Past Alama. Harris with it.
Misses the 3, and she used the pump fake well there, but couldn't capitalize.
Now Samuelson.
Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
An excellent offensive rebounder. How about Boston imposing her will?
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
There's McDonald.
And a miss there on the triple.
A solid performance inside. Their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Berger.
They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
McDonald with it.
5 points in the game. Inside.
Here's Milic. She's guarded by Samuelson. Milic, no good. And here's Carrington.
And it's Alama with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Harris. Misses the layup.
And here's Indiana. Here's Harrington.
5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Alama with the rebound.
She's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. go for a different look here. And it's the Fever ball. Boston outside. Pass to Bell. Clark. Here's the pick. Beyond the arc. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, there's so much to like about Caitlin Clark's offensive game. But to me, it all starts with that excellent jump shot.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Now here's Boss. She's got 10. Clark outside. All sorts of time.
Offensive rebound.
Pass to Bell. Now here's Clark.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From the arc. And another 3 for Indiana.
As soon as that shot goes up, they need to be bodying up and boxing out. Because right now, they're just getting eaten alive on the glass.
You know, if they can eliminate all these second chance points, they'll be in much better shape.
Now here's Clarendon. Here's Brink. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Here's Bell. Clark outside. Pass to Bell. Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Good looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all, and it isn't what you call the best of performances from them.
Now here's McDonald. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock.
Brink a screen.
Pass to Clarendon. Off the mark there with the 3.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Turner. That is the first foul of the game.
Checking in for your Indiana Fever, number 25, Melissa Smith.
Here's Clark. She's got 11. And here's Smith. And here's Bell. Guarded by McDonald. The fadeaway J off the mark. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Six to shoot.
Here's Brink. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Here's Carrington. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Fever ahead, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And you look at Boss, she's been playing really well.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right. And whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
And it's the Sparks ball. It's a 16-point game. Pass to McDonald. Can't connect from short range.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the number one reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
Now here's Boston. Back to Clark. Now Carrington. Over Jackson. And the basket by Carrington.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Now McDonald. Down low. Here's Brink. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Carrington with the ball. 7 points in the game. Shot's good by Clark.
That's a great play right there. Getting Clark in rhythm for a catch and shoot.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23 and missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
3 on the clock. McDonald. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
3 straight misses here to start the second half. Is that good?
Clark. Clarendon covering. And here's Carrington. 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Here's McDonald. She's got 5. To the paint. On the wing, Gary McDonald. Off target with the 3.
Maybe the rest did more harm than good for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to connect.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Inside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Count it.
They got 1. Now 1 of 5 here in the third quarter.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
To the inside. Here's Brink. That one wide left. Now here's Carrington. She has 7. Smith outside. Pass to Boston. Clark. Bell guarded by McDonald. Bell can't hit. And now Jackson. She's been patient so far, and nothing yet on the scoreboard. Puts up a 3, and Ari McDonald gets the 3.
Streaky from deep. Once McDonald hits one, more can follow. Watch out.
Clark outside. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside.
She's on her way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Clarendon with it. The Sparks call timeout. Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style.
wing, Rakia Jackson. McDonald. Outside Clarendon. Back to McDonald. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Pass to Boston. Over Brink. The shot by Boston, no good. Outside McDonald. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's her second triple of the half. None for her going into the break.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Clark. Clarendon covering. Pass to Bell. Boston outside. Here's Bell. Guarded by McDonald. Clark can't get it to go. And here's McDonald. She's got 11. To the middle. Here's Brink. The Fever pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Carrington with the ball. Clarendon covering. Back to Clark. From past the arc. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Here's Boston. Misses from close range. Jackson outside. Here's Clarendon. On the wing, Harry McDonald. Boss defending. Back to Clarendon. Jackson. For 3. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Now here's Carrington. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Carrington. Bell. Left side Boston. Boss with it. Shoots it up. Nice jump shot.
Well, part of what makes Boston so good, you can run offense through her. Aaliyah is a quality passer, good decision maker.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. The spark's no good that time either.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Bell. Clark, right side. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Wow, what a great performance from her. She's hit 3 3-pointers in each half.
And the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Now here's McDonald. Defense right on her. Pass to Clarendon.
2 minutes remaining.
Jackson.
2 minutes.
Back to Clarendon. Here's Brink. No one near her. Carrington grabs the board.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Here's Bell. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Pass to Turner. Jackson outside. Clarendon. And here's McDonald. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
This is more like it. 9 points for her from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than she had in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
Making some changes. Here's Hull. Berger. She's guarded by Aleman. Now here's Hull. The 3 ball. Samuelson's shot is off. Hull defending. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Boston. And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
To the left wing. Now Berger. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Gets it to go from downtown.
But one unique thing about Berger, she doesn't take tons of threes, prefers to pass it or maybe even take it to the hoop.
Aleman with it. She has 5. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Boston with the bucket.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Fever ahead, running away with it. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. We welcome you back as we get going into the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Clark. And I'll let you two take out your crystal balls here. What do you think is the next step for this league?
I just think everything gets bigger. We're talking ratings, attendance, interest. We're just now scratching the surface.
Absolutely. And we've seen massive growth the last few years. And to me, the WNBA, this is not where it ends up. They're just getting started. It's going to continue every year to get bigger and bigger.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Covered by Carrington. It's good from the top of the key. And it's the Fever ball. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Saxton. Kicks it out to Clark. Carrington. That 3 off the mark.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
It's stolen by Hull. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Drains the three-pointer.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second three of the game.
Now the Sparks with it. Clark outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Indiana with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Clark outside. The Sparks grab the miss. And here is Alemán. Off target from outside. And here's Indiana. They lead by 23, and that's the most we've seen. Caitlin Clark with the three. Milic grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Carrington. This one for three. A rebound by Harris.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
There's a screen. Here's Alemán. Again, the miss by the Sparks. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Up top, Clark. He's guarded by Alemán. And Clark gets the three.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
Now here's Clark. Shoots. That's good on the jumper.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Pass to Carrington. Now Hull. Here's Sexton. Now here's Carrington. Shoots the three. Doesn't go that time. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen to the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
Now here's Clark. They set the pick. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Now here's Alemán. Pass to Milic. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Hull. And here's Clark. From deep, hits the three-point bomb.
She is on fire, and this is what everyone came to see. Caitlin Clark being relentless on offense.
Now here's Alemán. Now Harris. Covered by Carrington. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Clark with it.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian, less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, you don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. The three. Here's Samuelson. They shoot again, and the layup is good.
But how well Samuelson shoots it, you can forget she's 6'3", a bigger wing.
Pass to Clark. Harris with it. Covered by Carrington. Here's Alema. The three-pointer, no good. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Clark, left side. There's the triple. Doesn't go for her. And here is Alema. Covered by Carrington. Unloads. And Harris gets it to go.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there.
Here's Clark. Up top, Samuelson. Pass to Carrington. Now Hull.
Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
Oh, I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
Shot is off. Now here's Clark. To the inside. Here's Sexton. Stolen by Harris. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, she's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Really just tough to see.
And she is not happy right now. You can tell she is really hurting.
That's a real shame. I mean, it's just hard to tell how serious it is right now, but I'm sure we'll have an update soon.
Substitution on the court.
Now Clarendon. Pass to McDonald. Jackson. The jump hook. Ring's shot is off. Berger with it. Hull with the ball. Guarded by McDonald. And the league is expanding for the 2025 season. Very exciting. What do you guys think is the best part about it?
Well, for me, it's the extra roster spots. There are so many talented players in women's basketball right now. And the W, it's really needed more space, more spots, more places on the roster for a while now.
Oh, I agree. I mean, when you look at the last cut lists back in May, right before the season, there are some serious hoopers on them.
Now here's Clarendon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harry McDonald, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Well, this is Aries' calling card, getting to the hoop.
And here's Indiana. And here's Berger. Pass to Hull. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Clarendon. Now McDonald. Hull defending. Here's McDonald. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that'll wrap it up.
Your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.